Hello and welcome back to the Battlefield. Siege Ryan here, and we got another Pauper video for you today. We are running back Mono White, but there's a little bit of a change here. We are running it with a crap ton of birds. So we're running 4 Battle Screech, 2 of the Choco Mog from Final Fantasy, 4 Squadron Hawk, and we can't, of course, forget Eagles of the North, which is also technically a bird, even though we never cast it. I saw Kid Brennan running this list. I've seen it running around a fair bit, and I saw some in the comments people talking about Squadron Hawk as well. So I thought I'd give it a go myself. I feel like Squadron Hawk is quite good in this current meta, especially against Jund and the Clan Shaman. A hidden mode for Squadron Hawk, of course, is if you have your discard effects like your Battle Screech and your Prismatic Strands on turn 2, you play a land, play a Squadron Hawk, you get the other 3, then you have to discard the hand size. So you can already get a Strand or a Battle Screech in the bin for the following turn, all the Strands to protect stuff. This list went 5-0 with Kid Brennan, and this list has also went 5-0 with me. It was a very quick league. It felt very fast and good. So I highly recommend this list right now. Pretty stock standard sideboard we got over here as well. The difference is, instead of like the Lone Missionaries, which has been pretty standard, we are running the Marcher of Sands because it's good with the Squadron of Hawk against Burn. You'd see in some of my other videos, if you want to look through my playlist, that I played against Madness Burn 4 out of 5 rounds once, and it's just very aggravating to play against sometimes because they can have some fast hands. This is going back to the Destroy Evils, which I haven't seen in a little while, but they have come in handy here and there. And the Holy Lights are good for Elves, which is always a terrible matchup. So let's run it through a league, and you can see how busted this deck is. We are here for round 1, and we are on the play. This is not keepable. This is also kind of not keepable, but we're in the play as well. They kept 7. I am just meant to mulligan again, sadly. Alright, this is skippable hand. Squadron Hawks kind of come back. We just bottom 2 planes, so then we go Veteran into Squadron Hawk, and then we can get rid of one of the Squadron Hawks with the Rafine's Informant. As far as hands go, this is a good hand. Okay, we're playing against what looks like blue-black. So let's just play the Squadron Hawk, get the Hawks in hand. This Lunatic Veteran's not that good. We'll yield to that trigger. Probably should yield to the Squadron Hawk trigger. 1, 2. It's really, yeah, just grabbing them all, unless... There we go. All 3, please. It feels bad beats when you just draw one when you can't get them all because of the cards in your hand, but alas. Ooh, blue-black rod. Well, here I'm still going to play... I think I'll attack with the Veteran. I don't think it matters as much. I think I'll just still play the... I think it's still correct just to play... Just play the Informant, discard one of these Squadron Hawks and try and get our planes going still. Oh. Well, that changes everything. And then we'll just cast a Screech for free. Right. I am going to not F6 because Rally might come up. Razzle Dazzler. That's cool. I'm probably just going to kill this Razzle Dazzler and then attack with everything, to be honest. Maybe I'll actually just play a Hawk. No, it's a 2-3. Let's just kill it and just nug in with everything. Yeah, see, we had a planes last game. Let's see. They look like some kind of combo deck as well. I'm not too familiar with this. Let's just bash in. I've got 23. Let's just start the damage train. Like, they can block here if they want. Doesn't really bother me. And taking 4. It's more if they run like main deck Elms or something like that. Oh, I'm not a fan of that Brainstorm art. Well, we're just playing against the brew deck, it looks like. Yeah, no one's really 5-0 with this deck, whatever they're thinking. Alright, so they're giving us free reign. I guess this is where, like, if they didn't block, then I would have taken like 2 damage, but they've done a lot of wheel spinning. So I'm expecting probably an arm. So let's attack with everything, and then we'll play the Skyfisher and the Inspector, which is the best way to use the mana. And then we have, if we need to, we have this rally as well. And this is lethal with the rally. We'll play a Hawk. Pick up a planes, play planes, play the Inspector. And then, yeah, they are dead on board here. All right, another rod. They probably have a counter spell here. Okay, let's just play the Squadron Hawk. Looks like they've F6'd, which is probably just lethal then. Oh, not this one, sorry. Yeah. Let's just see if this does it, because it's lethal that way. If they want to counter spell, like, yeah, okay, cool. Dead. I don't know, we're playing against some weird blue-black list. I think the Sentinels would be good. Holy Light doesn't do anything. I think the Thraben Charm does what we want it to do. Might just cut a Screech because it is quite mana intensive. Don't think we really want anything else. I haven't really seen many artifacts. I think we just run this. All right, we're back for game 2. We can't keep this. Send come on planes. Can't keep this. No planes. We'll keep this. I didn't think the Thraben Charm was that important here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Hell, I think I'm getting rid of one of the Inspectors. Because I think the Raffine's Informant and the Battle Screech is good. Mulling to 5 is a bit rough though. And it looks like they kept a pretty... What did they keep? Hand to 7. Alright, let's see what we draw. Alright, land. I mean, we just do this, just get it started. Because we might draw planes next turn, which would be good. Line revealed. It's not great. Let's just attack. Got all the cards in the hand. All right. We'll attack and then we'll try and play an Informant, I guess. Again, they must have mono counter spells though. All right, well that resolves. I mean, it could be combo. Let's just discard the Screech because we're not going to play it anytime soon. Hopefully we draw like a 1-drop so we can go like Skyfisher, pick up the planes, play the 1-drop, tap them all. The Dazzler's back, eh? And cast down, okay. Well, I feel like my Flyers can kind of get there anyway and beat that card over time. Let's go Informant and try and get another planes, another Informant. I'm happy having a couple. Let's just spin a Skyfisher and pass. This is a bit rough that we haven't really drawn other planes. We do have this Raven Charm once we actually get a board state, but I'm going to lose to this Razzle Dazzler. I'm very sad. So they're more like a blue-black controllers, it looks like. I can't really see them. Oh, I guess they can run Elms. What's this? Oh, so this is... did they collect enough evidence? They did. So the Rafine's Informant sadly has to go. It's a 3-4 now. They got the tempo. Like, I haven't drawn the planes in 3 turns. Yep, in for 3. 2 cards left. I'd feel pretty good once we just start getting the planes going, you know. This is just... I mean, it continues. Well, at least that resolves the planes. We can discard strands at least, and we'll play a planes. So we got some plays now. And hopefully next turn we can just go core Skyfisher, pick up a planes. If this flips, I'm probably just going to use the strands. Okay. They might not be able to attack with a Dazzler if they have a removal spell. They must have drawn the Brainstorm because I would have definitely played it in response to this. I mean, that's getting very, very up there. Yeah, so I'm not going to kill it. Let's just do strands now. Blue, just save us some life. We'll let that resolve, which is nice. Might even play Skyfisher, pick up the Thraben Inspector. Let's just see if this resolves. Probably should have attacked first with the Thraben Inspector. The countering spell makes sense to have a counter spell for this. Okay. I mean, I'm not blocking with these, so let's just get in. Once I can play a creature, we're having a laugh. 1 card left. What's this? Another cast down. That's annoying. So now I need to draw another creature. Plays doesn't really do it. Alright, we're getting pretty close to dying now. They have 1 card left. I feel like we can stabilize though. Choco's interesting. So just thinking, might have to play the Skyfisher. To then, and then return a planes, play the planes, kill that. It's probably, and then chump blocking this, and then, this isn't good for us. That Dazzler's just getting out of range for us. We're taking 8. I think this is just going to be chump blocking, so let's try and resolve this and try and cast a Thraben Charm to kill the Aberration. They have another counter spell. Okay, so we're pretty dead now. I wonder if I'm even meant to just go to 1. So like a Thraben Inspector, So this keeps me alive, and I am just gonna kill that now. I don't know why I'm still playing this game. I'm probably just gonna die, but let's just see how we go. Like if I draw a Squadron Hawk and then I just have like multiple blocks here. I think we're just unfortunate with the mole, sadly. What do we draw? Alright, so that's kind of good. So I can strands. And then I can play a Joko and then tap the strands. Gives me 2 turns to try and build a clock. 2 Dazzlers. Well, everything kills me here. Do you have a counterspell? Okay. There we go. Alright, that's fine. If they bring in the dispels, then I'm probably going to just cut these pledges. Because it feels really bad when they just get counted. I think the journeys are good for the Dazzlers if that's how they're going to be winning this game. It's kind of like they're playing like Terror. Destroy Evils, I don't love. I feel like they're still running a lot of removal spells. I think it's fine if you run it like this. I think the life gain's fine. Like it prevents them from doing so for a while. I'll play. Hopefully we don't have to mull to 5 because I feel like this is a decent-ish matchup. I'll keep this. Nothing on turn 2, but still it's nice to have some plays and lands to play my things. There it is. The Delver of Secrets in all its glory. Nothing rages me more than when they get a blind flip on it. It's just like, it's just killer. Alright, we play another one. I mean, you can race with these Soul Sister effects. And if we draw a plains and go Choco into Battle Screech, that's a good one. There's the island. Yep. What do you have for me? Not playing a Dazzler, eh? Well, let's just try and resolve this. I smell a counterspell though. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's surely just like too good. So he's hoping on our turn that we can just cast this Battle Screech. Brainstorm. Hopefully they're just looking for lands and we can go Battle Screech. I mean, I'll cry if they have Alms, which they probably do in their deck. I can't imagine them not having that. Yep, you get the blue-black source in for 3. How nice would the Choco be here? Maybe I should just play the strands. Okay. Look, I'm still going to Screech. I think it's fair anyway, and then I can bring these back. I can flush these back anyway. Always yield to these. And then let's go flashback. I still want to get him for 1. And just pray they don't have a ball wipe, which they can quite easily have. Well, that's a good sign if they do that. Brainstorm. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, not lethal. So I'm happy to... Okay, they're not attacking with both. Probably have counterspell up to some degree. Let's... You know what? They're not playing any other creatures. Let's try and journey this. Okay. Let's attack with one veteran because we can always flash it back, and then we get in with these. And then yeah, if they do decide to block, then let's just rally. Because it doesn't get around at arms anyway. Kills that, they go to 8. So I've used up 2 of their counter spells now. You can tell it's their pet deck because of all the additions they have. Like Whitewater Preordain Foil, is it? Yeah, and then just like these the old style the Future Sight border spells, which I personally hate, but you know. Alright, playing the Rod. What else are you doing with that? And again, I'd have to be silly not to just attack with everything. Guardian's Pledge, Eagles. I will just plain cycle this, get the Grange, put it on a bird. Just increases that clock, you know. Bird, and then we'll attack with everything. So 1, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then even if they block or whatever, at least we have a way to, yeah, there's blocking that. We'll flash it back. They might have a removal spell, but that's all right. We just want to, at least if that happens, then we gain a bunch of life. The Strands is only good if they're racing us with their Dazzler. All right, we're back for round 2, and we are on the play. This sand, yeah, it's reasonably good. Able to crack the clue, worst case scenario. Lands and spells. And depending on what they do, ooh, Epicure. Well, this is, if it's the, depending on what they do, we might be able to Thraben and Charm, or now I want to play the Informant. It's just sad this way because sometimes it gets around like a snacker or something. I think I'm going to do the Battle Screech. Because then if I play the Choker, I can flash back the Screech and then we have a serious clock going on. And then after that, we can just keep up Strands for dear life. So the mono red version, playing the Kessig Flame Breather. Now what universe do I actually just want to kill that first? Probably next turn anyway. This only adds, no, I tap it all for the birds anyway. Because next turn, then I can just Thraben Charm and maybe play a Squadron Hawk or something like that. If I draw another land. Another Flame Breather. This is where the bolts can get a bit scary. So here I might just attack with everything and then keep up the Strands. What's this targeting? Targeting that, and then it'll come back. So if I Strands for red here, well, this lets more blockers to get through. So let's just kill. That's fine if they want to kill one of them. That's fine. And they can bring the dart back, and at least they don't get the other hits on that. So 1, 2. That bird dies. Everything else is coming in. It's still a very good clock and we can add to it. Okay, that's how they're blocking. Let's play another creature. Get another clue. I mean, Impulse is a good card. Oh, Percussionist, interesting. Not attacking. Alright, so that's dead next turn. I don't think the strands matter too much either. I mean, we still attack with everything, and we're going to play 2 more creatures. We're on 16s, and they got 2 cards in hand. I think it's pretty... I mean, they got these extra ones, but... We're going to gain an extra life here as well. Oh, so they hit a lightning bolt off that. I mean, they got some good stuff going on for them. Alright. Ren's Resolve. They got a lot of stuff, but they're on 7 and I still get a Lord effect next turn. Let's get haste. So they can do a couple things. I mean, we're still just like slamming face and then, yeah, just getting it done, hopefully. So the lightning bolt, can that be played? Yeah, they just make it dead. They're not dead. All right. The Center Bear is not as good. They were running Epicures. That's a 2/2 as well. So we'll bring in this Martyr of Sands. I do like the Journeys more over the Thraben Charms because you know that they're at least going to work, especially if a lower board state. I think we want to keep in the pledges. The creatures can be a little bit costly, so we'll probably cut 1 or 2. I like the rally in case they do a bolt. I think I want to keep all the 1-drops. Skyfish is probably a little bit slow. We cut a Skyfisher. Fiend's Informant's good. Keeping 2 charms. The Journeys. Yeah, let's run this back. The deck really goes off when it has the Kessic Flame Breathers. This is a good hand. Very good hand. Battle Screech is a little bit slow, but that's alright. So just go Veteran Thraben Inspector. Yep, there's the Epicure. So I'm kind of tempted to actually just play this Inspector because this Inspector gets around, like it blocks that, and that essentially gains life as well. And if this eats a bolt, then it eats a bolt. But it's the same thing in this way they can't attack with the Epicure. Yeah, so we just block the Epicure here. Yeah. So that Lava Dart as well, which is a bit sad. So we will play the Veteran and then the Inspector. And so I mean, this is what this kind of plays around. Then they can dart that if they want, but they're going to lose a mountain. It's happy to block here, it's fine. Let's just prevent all the damage we can. And then they get a card out of it. Yeah, Lightning Bolt's a pretty good card. I've heard it's good anyway. Who knows? Classified just one moves up to 2. That's okay. So we'll play this other Veteran and then we'll flash back the other one. So we're still gaining some life. Again, they have 2 cards in hand and we're on 19. Like, Do you know what I mean? Like they can still win, and I've definitely been in these positions where they beat the crap out of us. But still, yeah. So if I was then, I'd probably want to use that bolt here. Yep. And then we gain a life off that anyway. And then on our turn, we're going to play. I mean, hopefully we can just play the Battle Screech. Uses our mana at the best anyway, and then if they were smart, they will probably Lava Dart that, which they haven't. So we'll flash this back. I mean, they're missing a mountain. Ren's Resolve, looking for a mountain. They don't hit a mountain, so that's pretty rough for them. Just haven't hit a mountain at all. I'm going to let this happen because they're not going to dart this. And yeah, they haven't drawn a mountain. All right, that's pretty good for us. Let's play our planes and we'll attack, and then we'll just play the Lunark Veteran and flashback the Lunark Veteran. Yeah, they're dead. They're done here. Back for round 3, and well, I mean, it's lands and spells. We got the Hawks. This is the Hawk hand where you can't play all the Hawks. Grab all the Hawks. Hawk time. Uh-oh. Elves. Okay. All right. We can play into ramp. That's fine. We've got our hands are actually not too bad against that, to be honest. Now it's gonna be real feels bad if we draw a Squadron Hawk because that's not the name of the game. Bogles. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. We have that one standard bearer in our sideboard, so maybe it will work out for us. Who knows? So this is probably like an auto win once they get Armadillo Cloak, which will be bad news bear for us. So hopefully we can just get a... So you can only get one Hawk. Do I want to just get 2 because I don't want to... We're probably playing all these Hawks. That's fine. We'll just get one Hawk and then pass. I mean, if we get to a level where we can outrun them, but yeah, if they play an Armadillo Cloak, we're screwed. Yep, you got your Ancestral Mark. So we can take maybe a couple hits. You know, I don't want them jumping into like having another creature that's going to be big. So at least we can Prismatic Strands the green creature. All right, let's just play out some spells, grab the rest of the Hawks, hopefully. Hopefully we can just take another hit as well. This is a very uphill battle though. So then draw a trample effect. Then we're living the dream. All right, don't tap a white, don't tap a white. Oh no, here's the cloak. All right, so this is the trample and the lifelink. So this is the problem child here. So after next turn, we're just gonna have to use this strand. It's a bit sad that it has to come out this way. Yeah, otherwise we're pretty well dead. So we'll put this on the Hawk. Let's just get in. We'll play the strands, and then hopefully, I don't even know what we want to draw. A Thraben Charm's probably our best draw. Glad we kept those Revoke Existence. Not Revoke Existence, the Destroy Evils. All right, they got no cards in hand, so at least we have 2 turns now. So just name green. Yep, they don't gain life. Fiend Informant. I'm wondering if I just have to play the Informant up and then just flush back the Screech. I think it's probably my best play. And do like a triple Anthem. Yeah, I want the counters, so let's go Well, let's discard that. Play a Hawk. I don't know if this is actually going to work. We've done that. And then next time we can go Hawk, Ramosian's Guardian's Pledge, and just pray that's enough damage. I'm not even doing the math. Let's just see if it works out that way. Surely they just attack. Green. Not blocking that. Okay. The moment of truth. So we'll play our land. Let's play the Hawk. No. Let's go to attacks. I wonder what they have in their hand. I mean, it could just be a removal spell, really. This is all I have. I'm not going to win any other way. Let's just see if it's lethal. Probably not. Oh, it's Xaxes. Oh, that's good. There's no point doing the maths there, you know. Man, they must feel like crap after that. Alright, so bring the Stand Bearers, the Destroy Evils. We have our other auras. I'm happy keeping the Lunarchs because they can block and I can bring them. Actually, they're probably the worst card here. What else do we have? I think all the other stuff is pretty important. Probably not getting to a full Screech anyway, and then let's cut to Lunarch Veterans and a Screech and see how we go. We're just mono killing their enchantments though. You know, if you kill their life gain, we can quite easily race them. Just go wide. We're just Bogles, but we go wider, not tall. That was a very close one though. Had literally Xaxes. It's good stuff. This hand's good. It has the bearer in it, so if they don't have a removal spell for it, then we can quite easily win the game. Got the Boggle. Play land. Let's just play Veteran, I guess. May as well gain life of the bearer if they have a removal spell for it. Melvin Rumble. At least they can't. I mean, I'll block the crap out of this Boggle. You can watch me do it. What do they pick up? Scattershot Archer, which is this creature's one. Choose creature with flying, yeah. So I'm glad we took out the Screech. I'm kind of happy to block that. I don't really mind. It tells me that they have another one, but you know, this Lunarch Veteran's not doing too much. It's half a card. They can use a Scattershot to, you know. So how much mana is a Scattershot? It's 1 mana. Let's just play the bearer. And it's good that our spells right now don't really do anything else. Like nothing has flying. Now that I know that they have those. Alright, so there's not a snowflake's chance in hell that any just right on time. Look, let's just play the Informant. I might actually just discard this Hawk, to be honest. It's not gonna live at all. We'll pass, and then we can play this Choco next turn, get in. And hopefully that just gets us there. But we're gonna, yeah. Alright, that's good. Yeah, let's just play this Choco and attack with the Inspector and the Informant. And then we have a follow-up with the Guardian's Pledge. They don't have any white mana either. It's good. Bang, bang. If they want to double block, they can. I'm happy to kill one Scattershot. Good card. There it is. Well, let's just attack with these. Do I attack with the bearer as well? No, I just kind of want to crack my clues. I don't think I can lose this game if I keep that around. And then otherwise they can triple block with everything, so I don't really want to give them a reason to be able to do that. Let's crack, let's crack one clue now, just in case we hit something nice. Well, that's kind of nice. We've got destroy all the enchantments in the world. So end of turn, let's just kill a scatter shot. Yeah, they're dead. All right, welcome back to round 4. We are on the play, which is great. This hand is good as well. We'll just go veteran into hopefully Hawk country, baby. Full bird situation. And let's see if it's a good matchup. They just conceded. Well, there you go. It must be a good matchup. I'm just going to run it back. I guess I could quickly see what they normally play online, but you know, it's probably a little bit fair if we just play it as is. Yeah, all right, they just run it back. Let's see how we go. This is a good hand on the draw. All right. So snow covered, probably just playing the control list. Likely. Scred, whatever it's called. I want to keep this Rafine's Informant for these Squadron Hawks. So we can discard one. Okay. This looks like... Yep. Yeah, let's just play... We'll attack first. We'll play the Hawk because then we can Rafine's next turn, hopefully. And then discard... Oh, no, you know what? We're going to discard this Battle Screech because it's not going to hard cast it. We may as well get that out now and just get a big attacker out. And we're going to maybe triple creature. We'll have the triple creatures next turn anyway. So they're just blue-white. Seagate Oracle. Oh, it's a good one. It is a good one. Luckily, it's just a 1/3 that can't kill my stuff. So here I could play the Choker because it's probably a little bit better, and then I can just play the Screech, or I could... No, I'll just play all these other rando creatures and then Screech. And then let's play the Hawk. Get the 3 other Hawks. And just get in... I haven't seen a red source from them. They're just going to block that Novice Inspector anyway. It probably tells me they're playing Scrap, but they didn't get a tap land at all. When you cast a blue black... Oh, they're playing this list. Okay, the Familiars list. Okay. Yeah. So they're not really running any counter spells, but they just go kind of a bit crazy. All right. Let's play this one out and see what they do, because it's still like an ETB, so everything gets to pump. They're running counterspell? Essence Scatter, okay. Well, that's good for them. Just play another creature and then we'll crack in with everything. Glad it's an 0-4. And then let's just pray we get there over time. mean, they have a lot of good stuff going on. Destroy all last breath, negate, remove soul, standard bearer, thread charm, stone haunting. So they can lock me out of the game essentially with a stone horn and counter spells. Was their snap going just to another flyer? Okay, let's just attack with everything. Same thing as before. The issue is that it can gain lots of life. And let's play Fiends, discard this strands, and we'll play another Hawk. That resolves, we'll discard strands, draw not strands. I mean, they don't have any ball wipes, but we just have to see if this gets here or not. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm probably going to bring in the journeys so we can exile some of these things. And here's where the Valley Train really starts, doesn't it? And then once they have, okay, so we really need to draw a Thraben Charm now to get rid of this Mystic. See, I don't know if that really does enough. It's a 1/5 as well. I'm actually going to concede here. Reason being, you know, if we crack a clue and get a charm, then we can kill this Mystic, and that's not it. I'm going to concede here. They're just going to spin the wheels and gain 2 life a turn. Everything's a lot cheaper. They get close to, like, they've stabilized. I haven't really gone that far. Actually, I'm not going to bring in the Palace Sentinels. Let's bring in the Journey to Nowhere's. Holy Light's actually good against... it doesn't hit the creatures. Oh, no, I guess it only hits the Murmuring Mystics. We'll take out the Holy Lights. That's silly of me. It's very silly of me. Beep, 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 beep. There you are. What are you doing, Planes? I don't think the Destroy Evils are that good. I'm going to cut here. Screech is still a good card. The summons are still good. The strands are pretty average. I guess the Sentinels are better than the strands. And the Destroy Evils hit the Murmuring Mystics, I guess, as well. That's all it hits, though. Murmuring Mystic and the God's Faithful. So maybe just one's fine. Yeah. Alright, we might be able to get there on the play. This hand's fine. Lands and spells. It's a little bit slow though, but that's, you know, what it is. I could mull potentially aggressively to something a bit faster. Hell, I'm even tempted just to pick up the like bounce the clue token just because we still want to get to 2, and yeah, I think we just want to get the damage in. I don't like they have the grind. I don't know, that's probably sacrilege doing that, but let's just try and bring the damage, I say. We're going to get another clue token anyway. God, I wish I had Strip Mine. Is that a common? It's not a covered island. I have to go to clean up for our. That's a good play. Let's attack. We'll play the Skyfisher, Bounce Novice Inspector. That's good. We put a counter, attack with everything, and then depending on what they do, then we have a Guardian's Pledge, which is great. All right, there it is, the first piece of the puzzle. Snap? Yes, you have a snap. It's a good one. Good way to ramp. Good way to double spell. I mean, yeah. They have 1 mana up. I mean, their counter spells are technically cheaper. Let's go ideally Grange on the Skyfisher. Let's try and resolve this and see what happens. Okay, that resolves. Again, really I need the removal for the life gain here. I assume they're just going to snap this. It's pretty free too. Oh no, just Ash Barrens. We're going to learn pretty quickly whether we have lethal or not. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, they've got 6 cards in hand. Like, well, they're drawing to stuff. So they can still play snap. So we've got counter spells. 7 cards in hand. So what am I doing here? Am I playing a Palace Sentinels? Is that seriously worth it? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they snap this, maybe I'm going Core Skyfisher. It's got 2 mana. They have negate. So what can I bring in? Envelope is a sorcery. Destroy Last Breath. So you could have a Last Breath. Have negates, remove souls. I'm just going to assume they're going to play a spell. If it's snap and they bounce the Core Skyfisher, then they're taking 3, 6, 9, 12. It's lethal if it's a snap. And then, I mean, ideally, the correct choice is to play Core Skyfisher, pick up the Grange, put the Grange on a bird token, and then attack with everything, because then we can Guardian's Pledge. But if they have a remove soul, then that does make sense. So I think just based on deduction, I think it's best to still just Guardian's Pledge here, even though we lose a bit of momentum. Do you have the Doomblade? No, they don't. There we go. We won that. So, all right, we are back for round 5. We are on the draw, sadly. This hand is almost keepable, but when you think about it, the Squadron Hawk is actually technically a mulligan. So I'm actually going to mulligan this hand because it's not too fast. Sacrilege, I know. I'm going to keep this. I'm probably just going to bottom the rally. And besides that, it's a fairly good hand. Got a Screech, got a Strands, got something that discards them. Oh, we're just playing the same deck as before. Is this Familiars or is this the Ephemerate deck? So many decks go Island, Ponder, but only a couple have snow-covered Island. Okay, Lango. Alright, so we're probably playing against the ephemerate version, which is just a tad scary. Probably going to end up just playing this Battle Screech out for what it's worth. I wonder if they just spread here in response. They do. That's sad. We are going to still discard this Strands. And then hopefully I draw a 1-drop because then the Skyfish actually gets some use. I mean, I just see like a bunch of my stuff just being counted from here on out. Okay, so let's play a Thraben Inspector. Yep, make it a clue. Let's see if this one resolves. I assume not. They love the counter spells, these decks. Yeah, here we go. Counter spell. Playing against control. And our clock is not good. Not good at all. The best use of our mana next turn is still just playing Battle Screech. I want to resolve a Squadron Hawk to get them all out of my deck. If they go Island though, yeah, I think it's still correct to Screech. Alright, let's just cast Screech, see what happens. Sometimes it's worth just to burn this. Alright, the Spell Piercing that. No. Spell Pierce is such a bad beat because against this deck we need to run the Guardian's Pledges, but getting that Spell Pierce is such a beating. Got 3 cards left. Drew, and they got 4. Hell, maybe these Squadron Hawks get us there if they don't counter them. Yeah, look, let's just attack because we can play this and play. We can play 3 creatures out essentially. Alright, the moment of truth, eh? Let's play a land and just... You gonna counterspell my Hawk? They are. Oh, gross. So mean. They've gone through 2 counterspells. It's red. Let's just pray they don't have like Muldrift or Ephemerate shenanigans. Alright, they're just bolting that. Let's... I think that's fine because a Skyfish is kind of better. I'd rather protect that. Lone revealed. So they still need their lands. Maybe this is like an Ephemerate. I think their white sources are taps only. The Fjord is a tap land. So they're just straight blue-red. Alright, they got 2 cards left. Let's attack. Can you have more counterspells? That is the question. They could be playing Is It Terror? Let's play the veteran first. See if they want us to resolve this. The 3rd bloody counterspell is so annoying. Let's just crack this now, just in case if we get anything. Okay, well that is a good draw. Three counterspells in the top is very annoying, but now I guess we have a free reign to cast whatever we want. I'm just thinking what is the best play here. So if we go Battle Screech, you get 2 and they tap 2. I'm just thinking if they surely run like a breath weapon kind of style. So this might just be the blue-red terror. So I'm less inclined to... I do have the strands though. They probably have Breath Weapon in their hand. Let's just go play one. We shield to this. We could crack him for 4, but let's flash back the Screech. Because it's going to be an extra 4 damage on the following turn. And then we can use the strands to save. I mean, if they choose to bolt the... We're probably actually not meant to use the strands if they try and bolt the Chocobo, the Choco Mog. Love the artwork. It's so good. So nice. There it is, the Murmuring Mystic. The question is, do you have a bolt? Do I have a bolt? Ooh, that's good. Let's just attack. And if they choose to block, then I'm going to Guardian's Pledge the crap out of everything. I mean, what is it? 5, 10, 20? No, so it's +2, so 4, 8, 12, 16. Well, now they're dead, so I'm just going to Guardian's Pledge. That worked out well. Alright, so they are playing Scred. They're playing the Is It Terror Scred list. So they're running Breath Weapon, Cast into Fire, and that's basically all the extra stuff they bring in. They do have Campfire, which is like really scary because they don't have any other artifacts. So I don't really want to bring in this Dust to Dust at all because it doesn't hit anything. They have multiple ways to get the Monarch. I assume they take those out. Holy Light's not good. Bring in these Destroy Eagles and Journeys. Yeah. This is going to be very annoying. Let's cut some of these Battle Screeches. They're not as good. And cut a Plains because our curve's a lot less. I don't hate bringing the Sentinel, actually. We're just cutting Screeches. I don't mind that. We're not bringing in anything else. This Campfire, if they have them, is going to win them the game, though. Just gaining so much life every turn. I don't really have a way to get around that, sadly. Normally run like 3. Campfires is crazy money. It's like 20 tickets each online. Maybe they're not even running it because it's so expensive. I think that was a pretty good showing considering they had 3 counterspells in their hand. Never got them Prismatic Shards with the Breath Weapon kicking around. This hand is good. We can just grab another Plains with the Eagle of the North. Go Squadron Hawk into Choco. Well, now I kind of just want to play that. We'll likely draw another Plains, hopefully. Otherwise, we'll just get another Plains and play another Squadron Hawk or something. Let's attack. It's good because they haven't played a Campfire, so maybe they're not just running it. This looks like a counterspell though. No Brainstorm. Okay, so we'll be able to pick up 2 more birds, which is nice. So now we have a good turn 2. Actually, I might pick up all 3 and then I can discard the strands. I kind of like that actually. And it's a bit weird brainstorming end step. Yes, I would like to do it. Let's just pick up the 3 birds. 1, 2, 3. It's always bugged grabbing the cards. And then we'll discard you prismatic strands to allow us to keep playing our spells. And then hopefully we can just play this Choco at some point. I might actually play it this turn now if I draw planes. Knowing me, I won't draw planes. So looking for another land potentially. Well, there's their land. All right, they topped, which is a bit scary. I kind of just want to play this now because it uses our mana the best. And then we can keep it alive with some strands shenanigans. Something tells me I probably should have just cut these Lunatic Veterans, but they're like 2 cards in one. So, you know. I think getting out this our summon is like key though, and what we want to do. This might be a terror. Hopefully we just go land journey. That'd be nice. Lightning bolt. Now, is that fine? I can just go, you know what, that's fine. Because I can play the Squadron Hawk, we have Guardian's Pledge, and then we still have this strand kicking around. And then hopefully we can just draw 2 terrors. Oi, oi, oi. I think I can race these. Okay. Let's plane cycle. Let's chuck something on this Hawk. Let's go Hawk. It's definitely cooking these terrors. Alright. I mean, this is going to be a close in. Can't believe that it has ward. It's just such a dumb card. It's way better than Gurmag Angler. And then we'll play this Inspector. So we can take 2 hits, really. I know they have bolts, but we can take 2 hits. I'm even tempted just to bait out a counter spell with this journey. Cuts the clock right down. It does. 13. I mean, we have a prismatic strands in play as well. All right. Well, that's the thing that's getting the journeying, if you will. Let's just take 5. So, well, I can't kill both of them. Let's just Thraben Charm the Mystic now. Yeah, they're not. And then let's play another Hawk and then we'll attack for 3 in the air. Got 2 cards in hand. No. That's the thing, they can just like Breath Weapon have counter spell, so if I was them I would definitely have done that. I don't know, maybe they'll just do it here. If they do that, we're pretty... Well, the clock changes a lot then, that's for sure. Should have done anything different. That's interesting. Another Mystic. Well, that's going to get hit with a Journey to Nowhere. And let's just get in with the flyers. They're dead now. Oh, it's Xaxes. There you go, Xaxes. Had it all. There you go. 5-0 with the birds.